Sye with the Organic Adventure Show, and today I have a message that is one that I'm really nervous about making, one that I'm nervous to share, and I'm going to share it anyway. And it's not because I feel bad about this decision, it's more about that I have questioned this for a long time, and it's something that I kind of feel a little guilty about, but curiosity has got the best of me. So if you've seen the title of this video, ex-vegan, blah, 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 then you know that this wasn't clickbait. I'm actually claiming today that I'm no longer vegan. And that being said, I haven't eaten any animal products for 5.5 years. So the last animal products I ate 5.5 years ago was milk. And in fact, since 1998, I haven't had an egg. And since 1996, I was a vegetarian. But most of the time since the year 2000, so 18 years, most of that time I've been almost all the time vegan. But 5.5 years ago, I made a commitment to it. And if you've seen a recent video that I made about being vegan for 5 years, 4 months, whatever it is exactly, then you know that I claim that I have been healthy on a vegan diet. And I want to state that yes, I believe that I've been healthy on a vegan diet. And I think that if somebody really just looks at eating as many whole foods as they can, plant-based foods, as a vegan, that you're going to be healthy. And for most people, I think that you'll experience probably extreme health benefits if you're coming from a standard diet and you're going to being a vegan. And it might be true that being vegan is literally the most healthy diet. So the question comes down to this: what am I going to do, and why am I going to do it? Why am I going to quit being vegan if I believe that it's such a healthy diet? So, like I said, I've been a vegetarian since 1996, so this is not something new for me. I learned how to eat the right way, and for the record, for anybody who wants to know, eating the right way, from my point of view, is eating cooked food and raw food. I've tried pretty much any way that you can imagine of being a vegan, but not ever a junk food vegan. I always tried to eat the very best foods, and that means that, it's whole foods. I do consider tofu a whole food. It wasn't a staple in my diet, I should say it was kind of a staple in my diet, but it was never like soy in general was never like a big part of my diet. Recently, I've experimented with adding a little more, and I actually think soy is great. There's a lot that could be said about that, but that's for another video, because there's controversy around soy, and there's reasons for that, but most of that controversy is unfounded. Soybeans are good, especially when they're organic soybeans. There's reason for that. If you want me to make a video about it, let me know. So, why then am I not going to be vegan anymore? It's because I am curious, and I know that in the eyes of some people, just because I'm curious is going to be not a good enough reason. But I have often said, if somebody could ever prove to me or show me that eating animal foods was better for my health and the health of my children, meaning if they could really prove to me that we are meant to eat those foods, then I would probably just do it. I still feel a little guilty about it, and that's why what I'm going to do right now is just be a vegetarian again. But I'm going to do something different than I did for a long time, and I'm going to allow myself to eat eggs and dairy products. So organic milk, cheese, cream, and organic eggs. And that's where I'm going right now. If I decide to go further than that, I'm going to let you know. But right now, I'm no longer vegan. I'm not going all the way into some carnivore diet. I'm not saying that's bad either. Obviously there's reasons why I've been vegan. One of the reasons being that the first reason was about health. That's why I became vegan. And that's really what my whole life has been about, is about finding out how can I be the most healthy person, literally. Like, I wanted to be as healthy as I possibly could and really take it to a level where nobody else had taken it to before. And I have achieved a high level of health. So, that being said, I still do feel like many of you who are probably vegan do, that I don't feel good about killing animals. For myself, I have killed animals before. When I was growing up, I shot birds, I killed squirrels and ate them, I shot bunnies and ate them, I went fishing and I ate the fish. So I know what it's like to be a hunter, and I know what it's like to eat meat. And I felt bad about killing animals at some point, and I didn't really want to hunt anymore, and so it made my thought about being vegan even more, it just made more sense. Wow, you know what? I want to be healthy and I won't be killing any animals. It seemed like that was the right thing to do, and I know that from even what other people told me from a young age, I didn't like to eat meat. So I did eat meat, and it was a part of my diet, but like, I was not really like a big meat eater when I was a kid. It was one of the things that I would push away when everybody else was eating it, even though I did eat it. And that's kind of the story of the past. So I do feel like it would be very hard for me to kill an animal, and if I can't imagine to kill an animal, it would be very difficult for me to eat an animal. However, if as a so-called species, human beings, if we are meant to eat animals, meaning if that is what the right diet were for us, then I would want and think that I would want people to do it for their own well-being. So, you may be asking yourself, why are you not going to be vegan anymore? And I said curiosity, but let's take it a step further. There are some reasons as a vegan that I've been wondering about for a long time. And I don't want to go into depth about a lot of those things, but because my curiosity has been piqued by these other ex-vegans, I am wondering, really, will I feel better? Will I perform better as a person in life? Will I have a better demeanor and attitude? Will I be a better person to be around? Will I be able to do what I need to do to support myself and my family better? Will it make a difference in the way that my brain health is and the way that I function on an everyday basis? This is and also wondering too, you know, I feel I'm strong, I work out, I'm in good shape, and I've even gotten even in better shape and maintained a higher level of fitness than any time of being vegan, even more recently. So I'm doing better as a vegan now than ever before. But I still do wonder, like, am I lacking or missing something? Like, are these fat-soluble vitamins and possibly even a little bit more cholesterol than my body is creating, are those things going to be beneficial to me? Are they going to help me to sustain activity longer? Are they going to help me to think better and more clearly? I don't know, but I'm curious. And that is why I am no longer vegan. I'm not going to feel bad about it. I hope that people will share their honest comments with me, and even tell me if you, I mean, I don't care if you say that you hate me or you don't think I'm a good person as a result of this. And it's not that I don't care about you or what you think. It means that, like, I'm not going to feel bad about this. I'm curious about this, and what I've learned from my own self is that when your curiosity is piqued to a certain level, you're probably going to do something about it at some point. And unless something like really shows you that that's the wrong way to go. And so far, everything keeps pointing me in that direction. So I'm going that way. I don't feel bad about it. I feel good about it in the sense that, like, wow, this is going to be an experience, and it's an experiment. Maybe I'll come back to being a vegan, and I'll stay that way. You know, if like what I learned from going away from being vegan makes me feel that I made the wrong choice. But like I said, I'm going to go forward with a good attitude about it. I knew that I wanted to do this. I don't even know if when I'm gonna eat some dairy or eggs. I don't know when I'm gonna do it yet. Maybe it'll be tonight, maybe it won't, maybe it'll never happen. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's gonna happen, but I haven't done it yet. I needed to make this video so I could give myself permission to do it, and so that you, as the people who have watched me, who have seen me talk about being vegan, would know that this is a choice I made, and you'd be able to decide for yourself better where you want to go with your own choices in life. And so, that being said, I really appreciate all of the people that have watched my channel and who have subscribed to me, and I value you as people, whether you are vegan or not vegan. And no, most of all, I just want to say, because this has been something important to me, is that I am thankful to God. And to me, that's the most important part of my life and my health. And I love Jesus, because Jesus has shown me a lot of things that were very important, and also as a person who has faith, not so much belief, because everything that you have not witnessed is hard to believe. So I say faith, meaning that, like, I even want Jesus to be real, and I didn't want to make this video about Jesus, but because Jesus has been on my mind more so lately, I just want anybody who is watching this video, no matter how you feel about it, to know that I think that my personal health has more to do with my relationship and my what I've been given as a result of the freedom I have because of what Jesus did in his life. And that freedom that I'm talking about is the one that separates me from any other man's teachings, that lets me to be free of anybody's dogma, because I don't need to be under any dogma if I have been freed from it by Jesus, who died for me. So, and you. And I know a lot of people may just think that I'm just whatever as a result of saying these kinds of things, and especially adding it to this video. And, you know, if you ever met me, you probably wouldn't necessarily even know that I believed in God, because I'm not the kind of person that would want to force my beliefs on you or to try and make you to feel like I do. But my life really, you know, it's about truth. And so I'm sharing my truth, the truth that I understand and know, with you. And that includes that I am thankful for Jesus, and that I am no longer vegan. So there it is. If I can love you as people that I haven't met personally, at least not all of you, then I love you, and God bless you. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. And if you liked this video, then please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. If you're already subscribed, thank you. And please share this video with others if it meant something for you and if it helped you in any way. And I look forward to seeing you in more videos here on whatever channel you're watching me on. Maybe it's Organic Adventure Show, maybe it's Things Very Good. And I'll see you